Bonjour à toutes et à tous, mesdames et messieurs, et bienvenue pour cette toute nouvelle vidéo sur Genshin Impact, du coup la suite des quêtes, et du coup nous allons directement commencer par là. C'est parti. Ok, alors du coup faut que je parle à elle là. Ah bah, le point de TP est juste là, on va directement le prendre. Ok, moi c'est bon, la quête est déjà terminée. Donc ouais les amis, c'est la fin de cette vidéo. Bon, évidemment je rigole. Merde. Bon, là la vidéo qui dure vraiment 30 secondes quoi. Ah faut que j'ai un mot, je crois. Bon, c'est parti, hein. Ah ok voilà, c'est bon, c'est parti.
Here she comes. Sit down. Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me is a very different...
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles.
Okay then. You just seemed a little... strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't...
Well, actually they have many names.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kitties, too.
So, which fortune do you want?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real...
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it...
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone... home?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a...
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most... And, if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god...
King Deshret? Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King...
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait! Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything meant to have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her. That must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida. It seems all I know are some apps anyway, and... Is that a keep?
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. Actually, while we're talking about...
Yeah, he's been retired there.
If you could find the time, he has a quick
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Desh? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this! You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything, like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something? Wait, did you just say attic? I thought this place didn't have an attic.
Well, the restaurant recently added an Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival, so...
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated any...
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King... In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to her. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do? This is the most important part of...
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation...
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's...
Miss Sataria. No...
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day... You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding... I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides,
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just...
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistake. If you could provide some assistance...
I've actually never believed in the gods, but please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sages' current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zerus festival. But I know very little about the full scope. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sages. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the... One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method.
the academia entrance? Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest...
Alright, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task...
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon... That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side. The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who does well. Now that we've made pray, but if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just... No. The truth... We're here! Oh, that's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that if something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able... After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be off. What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it... No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire... Maybe it's just a coincidence. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little... Well, regardless...
Oh, cinématique.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru!
Ah oui d'accord, elle les a tous endormis quoi. Elle les a carrément one shot.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
On aurait bien voulu le battre le mec hein.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
La divinité de la sagesse. Serait-elle plus que ce qu'on pense? Ok, donc ça c'est bon. Ok, maintenant faut se rendre là-bas. On va bien se téléporter. Hein. Ouais, genre là, normalement on va pouvoir sauter, ça pourrait être carré. Oh bah tiens, attendez, des petits bronchotolinus là. En tout cas, c'est pas que depuis tout à l'heure, je suis à deux doigts de m'endormir, mais un peu quand même. Et... alors attends, parce que ouais, il y a des on va faire cap quand même. Ouais, on va... Viola! Ah merde! Comme ça quand même... Bon, attends. Ah ouais? Tiens, avec ta vieille plante de merde là! Oh! Bah, ils sont morts là. Bah voilà. C'est tellement facile. Oh là là! Ils sont tombés dans notre embuscade. Et bah voilà! Enfin du fight! Viola! Tiens, mon gars. What? Hein? Non merde, attends, je m'en bats les couilles de ça. Attends, que je recharge mon pouvoir, moi, mon gars, tu vas être mort en 2 secondes. Tiens, déjà, moi je t'enchaîne, tu vas faire quoi? Tu vas rien faire du tout? Quoi? T'as un problème, toi? Ouais, ferme ta gueule. Et voilà. Et... tiens! What? Attends, comment le mec il a esquivé mon attaque? T'es sérieux, toi? Toi, je vais te faire regretter, toi. Putain, toi, tu me connais pas, toi. Tiens. Attends, mais il va pas crever, ce con? Oh! Je peux pas le... ah, voilà. Au revoir. Oh, attends, il y en a d'autres qui ont respawn, mais c'est génial, ça. Putain, il peut pas se recharger plus vite, le pouvoir, là. Ah si, je crois que c'est bon. Et... tiens! Ça fait tellement de dégâts, frère. Bah voilà, ça dégage. Oh, il y en a encore d'autres! Mais allez-y, venez les gars, avec grand plaisir. Tiens! Hop, on va mettre un petit soin tant qu'à faire. Hop. Ah bon les gars, faut se déplacer un peu. Attends, ah non, attendez. C'est vrai que je peux déplacer ça. Ah! Ah! Ah, en fait c'est génial, je pensais même pas qu'on pouvait faire des dégâts comme ça. Ah ouais, bah oui, vu que c'est un truc de vent, ça fait dispersion, ok. Tiens! Oh là là! Oh mais quelle maîtrise! Ok, donc apparemment, faut que je me rende là après. On va y aller de ce pas. Alors... bah déjà, il y a pas... on va prendre le panorama, hop, ça au moins ça c'est fait. Ah bah tiens, t'es juste là en plus, impeccable. Alors, on va rentrer là-dedans, voir ce qui se passe. Attends, en vrai, c'est trop stylé. C'est une serre géante, le machin.
Traveler?
It's Hypatia!
What a
Who's this? She's a scholar we... oh, I see.
That's right, we're...
Hypatia? Wait, no...
My consciousness.
You did it? Congratulations!
When my consciousness...
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? My current self...
You can do that? I've never heard...
Hold on. All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. powerless before his mortality? He broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Ah oui, assez... je comprends la réaction, là. Oh, putain. Oh! Wesh, ils l'ont enfermé. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah oui, le mec, ça va Oh putain. Ok, la quête est terminée. Et du coup, nous allons aller dans le désert, si j'ai bien compris. Ah oui, ah oui, ok, on va au village, ouais, ok. Attends, ouais, du coup, c'est bien, on va pouvoir retourner au désert, ça va être cool. Oh oui, non, mais avec la tempête, tout, putain, je m'en souviens de ça. Oh, c'était un truc, ça aussi, ouh. Bon, en vrai, bah, go, du coup, aller au point de TP. Bon, du coup, les gens, vu qu'on change carrément de paysage, si je puis dire, on va s'arrêter ici. Du coup, on va se réserver à la partie désert pour la prochaine vidéo. Donc voilà, les amis, c'est la fin de cette vidéo. J'espère qu'elle vous aura plu, comme d'habitude. Et bien, voilà une nouvelle vidéo sur Genshin Impact. Donc, j'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. Et si c'est le cas, comme d'habitude, n'hésitez pas à liker, à commenter, à partager, à vous abonner. Allez, à la prochaine. Bye bye.